Hello my dear friends and welcome to my channel. As you can see, spring is here in Bucharest, so I'll be doing these updates on a more regular basis. Sorry for the long intermezzo. I've been sick, so my voice was not really up to the task of conveying you the latest news from Romania. I'm gonna do this brief update just because I'm not in a very good place for doing this live, and I just wanted to put you up to speed with some developments here in Romania. Things are going absolutely insane here because, as some of you know, our elections, our presidential elections, have been cancelled, and subsequently the guy that won in the first round was arrested, and he is now in the process of being barred from running. So much for free elections. This guy, Călin Georgescu, is leading the polls. The opinion polls conducted by his opponents show him at over 40%. So, if he were to be allowed to run, he would win by a landslide. But he will not be allowed to run. We will have some elections in May, which will be completely unrepresentative. They will probably have a turnout of 10-15%, and some Brussels stooge will become president. It is not yet known who exactly, but this is the scenario. And meanwhile, we have this witch hunt here in Romania, with every day bringing new and new arrests of groups of people allegedly plotting a coup d'etat, allegedly plotting a takeover, a hostile takeover, trying to seize power here in Romania with Russian help. So everything is Russian interference, you know the drill. And well, because of this crackdown on political activity, also because of the imminent crackdown on freedom of speech, so they're now passing this law to ban content that they deem disinformation in 15 minutes. So without going to court, they just assigned the responsibility of or the right to ban such content to some agencies, some of them non-governmental agencies, and as soon as they spot something which they deem to be disinformation, they just take it down. So this is the climate here in Romania. As you saw, the European Union is preparing for war against Russia, and Romania will be the bridgehead. Romania will be the main battlefront country, probably, because it's the closest one, and this is why the Brussels elite will not allow free elections to take part in Romania. The Romanians are all aware of this. The majority of Romanians support Călin Georgescu precisely because they do not want to be dragged in this war which the European Union wants to have against Russia. But democracy is over here. Free elections are no longer possible, and the government is arresting and is having this crackdown on everybody that they deem to be Russian agents, basically the entire sovereigntist movement. My expectation is that after the elections will be held, these kangaroo elections with like 10% turnout, they'll probably go on to ban political parties as well. They will ban the whole sovereigntist movement, and this is why I don't expect to remain much longer here in Romania. I think I will just go back to the Netherlands, where I was living before, and just try to watch the spectacle from afar, because I don't think it's safe here anymore. I don't think it's safe here in Romania anymore. Once democracy gets abolished, and once there's no more freedom of speech, and once everybody who is in this sovereigntist camp either gets jailed or gets threatened, there's no more room for resistance, I think. So unfortunately, because of this fake news apparatus, this hysteria which is being propagated through the media, there are a lot of people who actually believe the narrative. They believe that there's this Russian conspiracy, and all the sovereigntists are paid by Russia, and this is all, and there's some sort of sacred duty to go and fight in Ukraine, and whoever doesn't want to do that is a traitor. Um, it's this whole upside down picture and this whole hysteria campaign led by the media. And yeah, the atmosphere is very, very hostile here. Um, once there are no more prospects of free elections, once there are no more prospects of free speech, then I don't think there's any point of for me to remain here. Why? Just to go to jail, to go to political prison for nothing. So I think I'll just leave first to another European Union country, as I said, to the Netherlands, and subsequently I'll probably leave Europe because Europe is in the process of committing suicide. I don't think there's much that people can do. Maybe Hungary, Slovakia, these countries can save themselves from what's coming, but even there, the Brussels elite is orchestrating all sorts of operations to oust the politicians in power, to oust Orban and Fico, and to put in some puppets, some puppet leaders of Brussels. So I don't think the prospects for Europe are so good. Unfortunately, things have gone on the trajectory that I said in my previous videos, which is to have the withdrawal of the United States from Europe and to just leave the whole Russia bashing, to delegate the Russia bashing to the European Union itself. So this is what will happen in the subsequent years. Now the European Union is rearming itself. It has plans for 1 trillion euros of rearmament, and they'll probably bring in conscription as well, and they want to send peacekeepers. Of course, these peacekeepers are not welcomed by Russia. They will not be approved, so they will basically just be sending frontline troops to go and fight Russia. And I don't want to be a part of this. And yeah, as I said, as a first step, I will leave Romania for another European Union country which is farther away, and also which has a slightly more sovereigntist government than the one Romania has. So the biggest party in the Netherlands is in the European group called Patriots for Europe, where also Viktor Orban is. And the Netherlands is not, now that the Netherlands is no longer run by Rutte, the Netherlands is no longer such a willing servant to the Brussels elite, and it is not so eager to commit suicide by sending troops to Ukraine. So Netherlands seems to be a rather safe spot for the time being, and yeah, my plan further down, I don't know, move to Asia or move to Latin America, I don't know. I don't want to be in Europe once the Oreshniks start flying towards European capitals, because the Europeans are thinking that they can have a reenactment of Operation Barbarossa. They can succeed where their predecessors, Napoleon and Hitler, failed. So as long as the plan continues to be like this, continues to be a military confrontation against Russia, I don't think Europe is a safe place to be in. And this is why I'm making plans to leave the continent. This being said, I will come back with further more detailed reports in the days to come. And until then, take care. Bye.